All right, testing, 1, 2. Mic is working perfectly. Everything else seems to be working perfectly fine. Bitrate is good to go. And I'm back with some L.A Noire. I usually don't stream like one day apart. I usually, in fact, never really stream more than once a week consistently. But you know what? I figured the last 2 cases in L.A Noire were so interesting to me that it just made me want to return to this game. Because now that I've got a bit more of the fundamentals down of like detective work and stuff in this game, I figured why the hell not? Might as well play it while I have the desire to do so. So we're just gonna get right into it. 6 months later. The red lipstick murder. Uh-oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. Am I gonna have to like put down the opacity on this? Oh snap. Oh damn. Damn. She's broken in half. No, I'm sorry. That was inappropriate.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch.
Oh yeah, Cole got promoted to
has decided to take
what?
early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk.
Oh, homicide.
Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf.
What the hell is the werewolf? The werewolf? Is that like the prolific name of a serial killer or something? Because that's like edgy. That's a edgy boy right there. Completing a desk
You have
unlocks...
the address.
What? Okay. Hold on.
PL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont.
Damn, never mind. We're fine. I was gonna try to change my outfit, but I guess that I don't care enough right now. So this guy's name is Rusty, and ooh, snazzy new car as well. Hell yeah, baby, you drive.
Can you drive to this one?
I'm too lazy.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
That's what I said.
Dahlia. The Daily
Dahlia.
News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
Are we any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Damn.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Yo, that's like 5-year-old thinking right there. That's stupid. Or sorry, that's very simplistic.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman?
Heck yeah.
Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
What a
You're used to
dick.
it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Nope. Nope. All right. Well, time to put a filter on my OBS Elgato capture card. Because I think I somewhat remember this mission from when I played this game a long time ago, and like there's like a naked dead body. And figures I would remember that because that's like the most memorable murder in the whole game, I think. So, let's do color correction because OBS for some reason doesn't have a blur, I guess. And opacity. It has to be like barely visible. Yep, that's how it's gonna be for the next 5 minutes. Damn, that's fucked.
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body.
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Okay. Well, let me investigate the body first because I want to get over that as soon as possible. Oh, coroner.
Carruthers, Phelps. You make homicide?
Looks like it. Galloway has been making me feel welcome.
I bet he has.
Has the scene been secured?
Patrolman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
Okay. A globe object thing.
Like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
And you know what? For this, you can have the opacity back. I'm gonna try to face away from the body. All right, so this is America, right? And Brazil, South America. Yep. Ooh. A lighter?
The Bomba Club.
Bro.
Why steal a table lighter?
This is the most elaborate lighter ever. Why? Just why? The Bamba Club. Oh shit. Fuck you, Phelps. Don't face towards the body.
The victim's bag? Looks
Lipstick.
brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Oh, there's lipstick on the body? Well, I guess we'll find out when I blur the shit out of the screen. Just the brush. All right. Well, this is going back down to barely visible. Because I'm about to investigate the body.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped.
Jesus.
Cuts look superficial.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Ouch.
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
An indent on the top front of the head. And there's like a very huge slab of meat missing. And nothing on the hand. On the right hand. What about the left? Missing
What about this woman on the finger?
ring?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Yo, this guy was brutal as hell.
Interesting.
Fuck BD. That's it for the body.
What's the writing on the victim mean?
BD, Black Dahlia, Tex. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests from the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
And what is this? Footprint.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
When we get to the Bomba, a man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Okay, we're done here. I'm gonna put the opacity back to normal. Okay, let's get out of here. Game gave me a heart attack. Jesus. All right, you drive. What? Why? Oh. Okay. Guess we can't drive. Bomba Club.
Just go easy, Phelps.
No. Nope. You drive.
You're behind the wheel.
Yeah. That's right.
The werewolf?
For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? The big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. Been working evidence from BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Oddshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. For some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We'll found it.
I mean, that's not how serial killers work. They're not just gonna leave you clues that are obvious enough for you to find them. But sure. Phelps is being a little bit too ambitious here, I will say. Dude's chasing after non-existent evidence.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Oh.
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched.
Okay,
Pour me
lazy
3 things of
asshole.
rye.
Jesus. Stay and drink, I guess. My type of guy he
Detective
is.
Phelps, LAPD.
I would do that if I
We're
was on the
investigating
job,
the
but
murder of
hell.
Celine Henry.
You know what? We're
know her?
good guys.
Celine? Oh, Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine is...
House officer.
was.
Spirit.
A lovely woman.
You have an affair with her? Why are you talking about her like that?
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
There's no reason for you to lie.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about, bartender guy. 2B8899.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Ring stolen from victim.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Bruh, give me something.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. As I always have.
Damn.
But old man never knew about it.
The one that got passed over for another dickhead. Fantastic. Knowledge of husband.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
What do you mean?
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Alright.
Was he ever violent with her?
Celine came in here last night.
Wait.
Like she'd taken a slap. They don't live together anymore, so it might not have been him.
What?
Thanks, Mr. McCole. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
That is so vague. Like, I keep saying this, but like differentiating between truth and doubtful is kind of a thing here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Because, I mean, sure, I could, like, accuse him of doubting everything. I could doubt everything, even when he looks and sounds truthful. Because, like, no, not in my opinion. Maybe it's opinion? Maybe the wording was vague or something? But, like, how do I determine truth or doubt there? It just seems kind of whack, to be quite honest.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks.
Oh. Well, that's it? Alright. Guess you'll drive us to our next destination, Rusty.
You know the way. You can drive.
Henry residence.
Where exactly are we going?
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
Bruh.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze. than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir.
That's a bit of a dickish thing to say, Cole.
Alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor. Our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could
Yeah, I'm
ever
not gonna lie, Cole. You're being kind of a dick there, buddy. You're like the asshole that is eager to do everything. Jeez. Cole, you good, but you a dick sometimes.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Oh. B&E.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Huh. Oh. Flying goggles.
Don't think this is any use to us.
What about the box that it's on? Never mind, I guess. Wedding ring's gone.
Tiffany. The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Well, no. If she was wearing it, it would have been stolen by the killer, so... Oh, hold on. This. Her flying days.
Regular Amelia Earhart per day. The ring looks distinctive.
Just a bottle of good old shampoo. A brush that has nothing to do with this, I guess. Anything in here? Nope, just a closet. Nothing.
Optimistic, Cole.
Rusty, get out of my way! Yeah, that's right. Move over, bucket. Window's been jimmied.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Right, I keep forgetting $30 is like an extreme amount of money back then. Bro, I keep seeing this everywhere. You know what? Los Diablos Company is the murderer. That's it. I've solved the mystery. They're everywhere. Ah, yes, random plate. If you sober up, you can find me at apartment 2.
Obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on.
I mean, doesn't seem like motive to me. If you sober up, you can find me at apartment 2. So he noped the fuck out after she came home drunk? I mean, that seems...
If this drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Jesus.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Deal?
Galloway, homicide.
9.
564. requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
I'm missing evidence. Oh my god, Ajax. What am I missing? Oh. Oh, a key.
Maybe if... No.
Oh, okay, the suspicious key lying here is nothing to go by, I guess. That's fine. Oh, newspaper. Family burnt to death. Cops say house fire deaths are suspicious.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
What?
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary arrangements.
You said the house would be empty.
This doctor is a piece of garbage?
Deaths were unfortunate.
Who is this guy?
You have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with it. You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
This doctor guy is involved in everything. What the hell? He sent this dude to burn down buildings as part of his therapy? What a fucking psychotic asshole. Bruh, what? How does that even work? Why would that even be a thing? No? What am I missing? Oh, nope. I can't go any further with this, right? Like, nope. All right, hold on. Can I, clues? Intuition. I have 2 intuition points. No, I already read that.
Incidental.
It's in the house. This is pissing me off. Where? Huh. All right, I can't find anything else and the music's still going, so I guess I'm leaving or going to talk to the neighbor or whatever the hell Cole said. Because like at this point, nothing much to do.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Nope. All right. I guess I'm talking to the neighbor. I tried. Unless there's something in the garbage. No. All right.
Around here anymore.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
It was you! You murdered her. All right. Fuck this house. Where's the goddamn clue at?
Doesn't look like anything.
You don't look like anything. Where's the clue? I am like...
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
I'm genuinely kind of annoyed.
I doubt it.
No, already read the newspaper. What the hell am I missing? Yo, That... Nothing here. This is a thing. Closet, nothing.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
I mean, bro, at this point, I don't even know what I'm missing. The music's still going. I've searched the whole house. Nothing. Literally nothing. All right, I guess I'm leaving because like I can't find shit. It can be outside the house, right? Like broken vase. Nothing? What is... Bro, alright, fuck it. I'm Googling this. This is annoying the hell out of me. Alright, is there really like...
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Hold on. I've gotten everything. Alright, I think this game is fucking with me. I think this game is fucking with me. I'm going crazy. So, hold on. Female shoes. Worst entry, marital problems. Missing jewelry. Wait. Yeah, missing jewelry. Alright, you know what? I think the game's screwing with me. Game, you told me the song would stop when I found all the clues. You lied to me. You lied to me, game. I don't like that.
Who drew the ticket, Amos?
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. Skipper says bring him in. keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Yeah, take the stick out your butt, Cole. Please. Jacob Henry's apartment,
Okay,
1032.
Phelps, we go in hard. Follow my lead.
Hard? Damn.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Phone. Oh? Oh!
You think the atmosphere's thick in here?
The oldest problem there is. What to do about the old lady.
Thanks for the offer. Need you to do something about my wife.
Not sure this means much.
What? Yeah. Blunt head trauma? No? Okay. I mean, I guess it's not bloody. Oh, he's a size 11.
Size 11s.
Oh. The killer's a size 8, right? That's all the clues according to the game. So he might have not done it?
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Don't lie to me, you...
We get the impression that Celine liked to live the glamorous life.
Oh,
How did she end up with a hump like you, Jacob?
Celine was one of the first woman pilots. She hung out with movie stars and royalty. But when she came back here broke and struggling, she married a mechanic. Put a roof over her head, food on the table. Not glamorous, but the best I could do. I'm not ashamed about that.
All that for a wrong answer? What the fuck, game? I don't understand the system in this game.
Wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night, I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Well, I mean...
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
How about the note?
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was Trying to have her committed.
Guess that's one way to have her stop the drinking. Jeez.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. I'm not the going out type.
So you were here, tucked up in bed, while someone was out there beating your wife's brains out. That's all you've got?
Talk to the bartender at the Bomba Club. He'll tell you he called here last night, and I answered the phone.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
You deserve that. You're a fucking asshole, dude. I don't
You're
deserve
awful
it,
hot
though.
under the collar for an innocent man, Mr. Henry.
Bro, I didn't do shit to you.
What's this bump?
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Rusty, you deserve to get the shit decked out of you, to be quite honest. That was way out of line even for you. You're a fucking dick.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc.
Damn.
Operator, give me R&I.
You put a condom on.
Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Okay. Let's go interview Henry then.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
I want to see what more he can say.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Guess that's one way to go about it. Be such of a shitheel that people know what to expect from you.
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment, Cole Phelps?
No, sir.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution.
Bro, what?
Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob and the public will sleep easier tonight. Run along now, Phelps.
Fuck off.
I've warmed them up nicely for you.
Bro, what?
You got a stakeout down on Second.
No.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Bro, what an asshole. He wants to pry a false confession from some guy who may be innocent?
Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf.
Bro.
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Mendez's apartment, 10:53 a.m. (16)
Mendez, apartment 16.
Fourth floor. Three, 4. Oh, straight ahead.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take
Damn.
a look around and see what you can find.
Seems irrelevant.
Bruh. What? Are you...
Photos could match the color and brand.
Why
of the
would you
body.
keep the evidence? Why are you so stupid?
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Exactly.
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break, and Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Well, I guess...
Mendez, stop right there!
Guess you might be guilty then.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo!
Parkour! Oh, he's stealing a car. God damn it.
Get in and drive.
All right.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
I would if he kept going in a normal route, but this guy's everywhere.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch. Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Dumbass.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Wait, that's it? No interview or anything? What? No interview?
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian.
Remember when you wanted me to interview an
Considering the
innocent
evidence
man
against the
to
suspect
coax a confession
and the
from him?
thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Oh. I mean, you don't drink anyways, right, Cole? "17 out of 19 clues found." Fuck! That's annoying. What clues was I missing? Jacob Henry is left to mourn while Mendez waits in lockup from a visit for the DA. Okay. Kind of a disappointing case. 2 interviews, very short interviews, and like we didn't even get to interview the murderer? Weird. You think that would be the one person we have to investigate, but I guess not. Lou Jazz Room.
This pain to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
Nice song. Guess Cole goes to the club now. The Golden Butterfly. Damn! Getting more and more brutal. Actually, the last one was more brutal. What the hell?
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend him off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Ironic. Sunset Boulevard, eh? Guess she saw her last sunset on Sunset Boulevard. I'm sorry, that's highly inappropriate. What? Oh. I was about to say, why'd they give us a normal police car?
You're behind the wheel.
Did a decent job on the Edward case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have 2 of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendez.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Is it another Nakey one? Please don't be another Nakey one. I'm gonna have to turn down the opacity again.
I was first on scene.
What's up?
All these cars.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me.
Big, right?
Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Pepper tree.
All these people are vultures, officer.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
It's another naked one. All right. Well, oh wait, outfits. This one's awesome. All right, anyways, I'm gonna have to turn down the opacity real quick, cause it's YouTube and I don't want to show a naked ass body. So hold on. There you go. Actually, hold on. Alright, you can barely see jack shit. That's fine.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Fucking press. Deidre Muller.
I have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Parent Teacher Association. Oh. That's fucked.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Because that wasn't the motive.
Officer Gonzalez, badge 994.
Alright. Sorry I have to like turn the opacity all the way down for this. But there's probably no exceptions for nudity.
Similar remote.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation is the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
So strangulation this time. Not like blunt force trauma. That's a change.
Look at your mark. It's very
distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
And
looks like she was tied up.
yeah.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Her watch. Stomped.
Thanks very much for your help.
Another ring.
What's this mark? A cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
That's it. All right, we're gone. And
Detective.
capacity back up.
R&I says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Brae was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
All right,
What
Rusty.
about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Rusty, my man,
All these people are vultures, officer.
you are making me want to beat the crap out of you, bro. Although I guess I don't know what cop culture was like back then, but like, oh, if it
You know
was
the
this
way. You can
bad.
drive.
Oof.
Where exactly are we going?
Still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Damn. Rusty is a dick. My God. I'm gonna keep saying that forever. What was that burning in the back, by the way? Oh, nothing. Alright, they were just probably barbecuing or something. That's fine.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
Okay.
He'll be back in a moment. Just sit tight.
Useless. Note.
Martin will explain everything when he gets back, okay?
Don't think this is anything.
Don't worry about it.
Size shoe. 8. Oh boy.
Work boots. Size 8s.
Uh-oh. Missing jewelry again.
No sign of a wedding ring. Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Gotcha. Alright. That's it. Wait, that's it? No way. That's it? No more clues, huh? Alright.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
Rip.
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
Last contact with the victim.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Okay.
And
What?
did he come and get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
What was wrong about that? What the hell is this game doing? I am so confused as to why they make some of these questions in the first place when, like, what would Dad have done? Oh, what did you do right away? Wouldn't she have said the same thing? My dad took a bit to come? Like, I think, what would it, I don't.
Some of your mother's jewelry
Whatever.
was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Well, you just lied to me.
I think your father was violent with your mother. I think they weren't very happy, and you should tell me, young lady.
You may be the police, but you have no right to talk about my mom and dad like that.
You told me it was a makeup present. Okay. We can't contradict her own crap with the last testimony? I guess.
You're off the hook, for now. They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it.
Oh.
Mommy always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey!
Whoa! It's the guy from
Daddy,
Heroes!
Go to your room,
Here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah.
It's the guy from Heroes! Yo! Can you read my mind right now, Mr. Muller?
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Bro.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
You have shoes.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s.
Bruh.
Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Damn. Alibi for Hugo Muller.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Well, your daughter's testimony.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
I can doubt him, but like, there's not much I could doubt out of that. Like, that seems like a pretty concrete statement.
Was your wife
See,
unreliable?
what? I don't.
No.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
Bro.
I think you went with her, but you didn't go to the school. What really happened, Waller?
You're making this stuff up, and I'll dare anyone to prove any different.
You told me You told me she didn't pick up the phone. Wait, what? This is such a... Am I tripping?
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that? What happened, Hugo? You got any theories? Because we're starting to like you for this.
The car parked by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped her there. Did you try the parking lot?
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
Well, there was one incident.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
No, guy from Heroes. Why?
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on it.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Yo, you got some juicy gossip for me, old lady?
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Bro.
Step away from the incinerator.
Bro.
Don't let him get away.
Not the guy from Heroes. No. Not the guy from Heroes. Come on, man. Bro.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be
Bro.
and inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't... No one's home and...
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
Call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and...
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
Yo, this is a fuck situation.
Take care of the kid.
Damn, I didn't expect him to actually be the guy.
It's not about getting, it's about giving.
Something tells me he isn't still, though. What the hell?
That's that Galloway. Homicide
Seems like a
division,
decent
badge
guy.
number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? And send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Let's go to
You're
the
behind
morgue.
the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
But like, she wasn't stomped to death, right? She was strangled to death this time. So,
And then pushed him in front of the car.
hold on, what's this about?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks for your help.
These are cool. Little phone police thingies.
Can you drive to this one?
Let's go to the morgue and see what he says.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away that way.
A member of the American Century.
I guess that's one way to do things. Probably not very effective at getting the right guy, though. Central Morgue.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
That's not it. It looks like arrows. So the one on the bottom?
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Oh.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Okay. Not sure where that leaves us then. Like, what?
Operator, give me dispatch.
No sailors in this case so far.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe, registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller, has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School in Playton Fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thank you.
All right. You're driving again, Rusty.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
A sailor or a pastor. But anyone can get access to some rope, right? I mean,
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroners.
How so?
You don't want them to join their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
If I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Bruh. Rusty, that's fucked up, man. But there are some fucked up people that do that stuff, so, I mean... So this is where that cutscene took place.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
This was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here
Bro.
last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now. Hey, you!
Go, Phelps. I'll take
Bro.
see if I can cut him off.
Bro. Why you being stupid and hanging around crime scenes? Ya dumbass. Also, why didn't they call the goddamn cops?
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Punch this guy.
Why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull.
Do it. Oh my god, he's got
You're
the golden
under arrest,
butterfly.
Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm going to take out my gun, and I'm going to count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
That dude. Oh. Whoa.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
HM.
Overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic.
Hugo
Wonder
Mahler.
what Eli does for a living.
Hugo Mahler. I mean, they're his overalls. So then what the hell?
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Hugo, did you actually... So, Hugo Mahler overalls. Let's say that this dude got access to it because his overalls were in the trunk for some reason. Even though it was the wife's car. No. What's Hugo Mahler's profession?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Mahler homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am.
Huh.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed? I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? It needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Mueller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
That's fucked, bro. I mean, this guy can get fucked, right? Like, have him arrested or something for trespassing on, like, private school property. Is school property private? I don't know.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Let's interview. Actually, I hope we get to investigate both of them. So let's do the sailor first.
Boys, you've really come through this time.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Okay.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Oh, hell yeah. You got worked over.
Down on your luck, Eli.
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't misplace big yellow letters HM out.
Oh.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Okay, I made a mistake. The place is HM. It doesn't have the initial of the person that works there. All right.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
I mean, like, what even am I supposed to do with this? Okay.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie, hitch, and braid. Stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Mueller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight, and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Oh. Well, no, you don't seem like the likely culprit as much as I would like you pegged down for being a fucking pedo. P-E-D-O.
You're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
For my money, Hugo Muller's the #1 suspect. The
Yeah.
evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
Yeah, I think it's Hugo. Bro.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Well, no, they're not.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
That?
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're gonna die for this, Mueller. Better give me something if I'm gonna believe your story.
My conscience is clear. You can't badger me into admitting anything.
What do I do now? Shit. Bro, what?
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
You know you've got it made if you can get to that desk.
I mean, Hugo seems like the most likely culprit. Wait. Wait.
You must accept that I'm innocent.
Wait, what? It doesn't let me charge this guy. What? So, the game doesn't give me an option.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
What? 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 What's wrong with this game?
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rat. I ain't a killer.
I don't think he's the killer, but the game didn't let me do anything about Hugo. What the hell?
Phelps, Galloway. Congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
I don't understand. Why would the game not give me the option to charge the other guy too? I had no choice. All right. So, all right, I have to search this up. Who killed Mahler? I still don't understand it. Maybe that's just me though. Like, okay. I guess it's good that Eli Rooney is behind bars because he's a massive, massive pedo. But still.
Phelps!
I'm confounded that they did that.
Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? They're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing. Damn. See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Is that why that really happened? I was under the impression that they wanted to do that because they had the U.S. Navy in a water space that they wanted to take over. So they wanted to take care of the U.S. Navy before the U.S. Navy had a chance to fight back.
Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, it's my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked.
God damn it!
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
They don't give a shit as long as someone gets the rap and that someone is kind of a bad guy. Alright. Well, it's not like they have any leads to go on anyways, so.
You know the way.
I'll do this last mission and then I'll leave it off.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah, it means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
The Broadway Hollywood 111 Club.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
All right, well, time to dip the opacity back down. Because I am not about to get dinged.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Crothers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Oh, Jesus.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
What the fuck? Did Wolverine kill her? Jesus. That is so fucked. Antonia.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
This killer is getting cocky as hell, bro. Kiss the blood.
Kiss the blood. BD.
Another ring.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Didn't have a chance to struggle or fight or something?
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered, naked.
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
I mean, Rusty, I think you gave more ammunition to Cole's point there. If only one of the cases didn't have lipstick murder and all other 2 cases that were similar had
if she
messages,
took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when
that only gives rise to the possibility that the minority of the case, so the last case, was the copycat case, and then that these 2 cases are being done by the same killer, so it makes sense, kind of, but there's still no evidence for it, so I guess I'm siding with Rusty right now. Blood trail? Wait. Here, let me turn up the,
May as well follow the trail.
Let me turn up the opacity now, since I'm facing away. What's the C? Nothing. Right.
Phelps, you'll want to come and take a look at this.
A hat? Antonia.
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
And the door. And more blood. Wait, did you find something, Rusty? No, just more blood. Your slipper? No, don't grab the goddamn cup. Grab the goddamn slippers. Vivian.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
More blood. Oh, wait, what was that? Jesus.
On it goes.
This guy purposefully left a blood trail.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
A key? 5.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook. You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that bloody son of a bitch.
253.
Or a cipher.
Oh, up there? Oh.
Where are you taking us?
Miss A. Maldonado. Antonia Maldonado. No letter.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
Yo, this guy.
He clearly wants us to find these things. He left them for us.
What's over here?
There you go, Phelps. You got a new MO. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
Compact?
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Yo, this guy went through all the trouble of climbing pipes and doing parkour to set up his crime scene. Come on, bruh. It's not that serious.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
No idea.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
The other half of the library card.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs.
And
Antonia
he made jump through hoops
Maldonado,
to get it.
712 North Hill Street, downtown.
What? So much climbing and doing crap and painting blood all over the place just to do that. What an asshole.
Fine.
Trying to
Where
make
we headed?
the cops hop through hoops to identify this lady. And it's not like he doesn't want her identified. Like, if he didn't want her identified, he could have just burned the purse.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
But
That's
like,
affirmative.
asshole
Right,
just
so then there's a husband
created a trail to the purse.
Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting it.
I'm sure.
You know what? Rusty's growing on me. Antonia's residence, 1:09 p.m. Housekeeper within for vacancies. Oh, it's a boarding house.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPenta, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor.
Nice lady.
Swap your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
Oh, no.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
Oh, no.
Believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone.
Just like that.
Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
You don't sound shocked at all. Maybe that's your voice actor. I don't know. Upstairs on the left.
Cole, let's get moving.
Was she preparing to pack? Mrs. Maldonado.
Will you look at that? Someone turned the place over.
Mrs. Antonia Isabel Maldonado, C.O. Parsons Boarding House. Antonia.
Okay, we have an address.
Further to my previous correspondence of August 7th, I am writing to inform you that your petition to the Superior Court of the State of California has been accepted and a court date scheduled. Your case, docket number 98765, will be heard on September 17th. I am told that your husband, Angel Christopher Maldonado, residing at 330 North Hill Street, Los Angeles, California, has been served with the official papers and is on notice to appear at the Central District Court on the above date. Though it is not essential, and many women in your position choose not to do so, I would advise that you also appear at the Central District Court on the scheduled date. In my experience, a woman plaintiff's presence in cases like this can do much to influence proceedings, and if your husband does not appear on September 17th, which you have told me is likely, then it can only help our chances. So she wants to get a divorce, it's what it seems like? I guess that's motive. And breaking and entering, Rusty said. Yep.
A smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
They couldn't fit through that window, though.
About windows, Phelps.
Her watch
Charm
and
bracelet
her
wasn't among the
bracelet.
crime scene evidence.
Oh. That's true as well. Oh. What is this?
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
What is that? The top of a fence thing? Okay. You know what? The music stopped, so let's go around front and get in the building again. Actually, hold on. Can we find... Nah. That's fine. We're good. So we're talking to her? Yeah.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel.
How so?
She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Okay, movement of victims.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
I don't know. You seem like a rumor monger to me.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar.
El Dorado Bar.
Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
Why'd you say it like that? North Los Angeles Street.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
The window's broken. The room's been tossed. You seem like the type of landlady who notices everything that happens under her roof. What gives?
Don't take that tone of voice with me, young man.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Oh.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
I don't understand what I was supposed to do for the third question there.
Seeing as the finger's pointing right at him. Or we could check out the El Dorado bar.
Like, it wasn't doubt. I guess I could have pressed a lie and then pointed at the broken window for evidence, but like, that's not really evidence that she knows that there's been a break-in. That's only evidence that there's been a break-in. So, I mean, either way, he brought the break-in in and the windows.
A nosy old hag?
So...
Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
You can drive.
Broadcasting from Los Angeles, California, this is KTI.
Is that how they said it? Los Angeles, California? That's so goddamn weird. I thought it was always Los Angeles.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. So what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Well?
All right.
Is she a regular?
That's the most regular reaction to someone's death that I've
She
seen.
was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Angel Maldonado. Los Angeles County,
Divorce
State of
papers.
California.
Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
Wait, I thought they... What? According to the lawyer, he's already had paper served, right? But then what is this? Confusion. I am confusion.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. You know, the temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
I mean...
Did she leave
What?
with anyone?
No. She wanted a cab, but my payphone ain't working, so I couldn't call her one.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was gonna serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Alright. Interesting.
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
I didn't sense any lying.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Oh, wait.
Where exactly are we going?
Is the temp in there?
Did you cover my shift on Wednesday? I have an audition.
Out of order.
Want a tip? Refill my coffee next time, honey.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
Fine, thanks.
We going across the street? Was that all?
My eggs were running.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
All right, let's get out of here then.
You know the way. You can drive.
Yep, that was everything.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Actually, let's go to Mr. Maldonado. Want to see what he has to say.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3, fellas. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman taking control over his life.
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Okay. Wait. Yeah, open both doors. How'd you like that? 304.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under
Normal
arrest.
reaction, also. Oh.
I got a...
You fighting police, eh?
Now look.
You want to back off right now.
I got
Okay, good.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
We should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Just
picked fruit market.
Oh, interesting.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Place just across the street from the bar. Guess that could be a coincidence. El Dorado bar.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
Oh.
This will take some explaining.
Not a good look, dude. And the back door?
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Wait, that's it? All right.
No good. Nobody here.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Okay. Jesus.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
That... What? You didn't ask him anything, Cole.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Uh-oh.
Kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar. Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
What?
Thank you.
I thought he wasn't... doing things anymore. Uh-oh. So, like, are we dropping everything for that letter? Or what? Because that seems no bueno in the middle of this investigation. In fact, that probably undermines this investigation quite a bit.
Can you drive to this one?
Well, you can wait. Just picked fruit. Hurry up, Finbar. You drunk bastard.
Movie theater.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Well, shit. Guess we have to go to Central.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Wait, why are there cars parked out here if it's shut down? That's sus.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters? Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. You seen the body? The fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
Too much shit happening in this town. My God. Central Police Station, 458.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Downstairs. Where? Downstairs.
And playing at being boys.
Technical services?
Hey, you think those vice pools are inside?
Golden handle.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Oh. Have changed my mind.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
You would not give a square deal. Fuck you, BD. Tex. Head upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Soul by virtue of this curse.
All deeds, ill deeds. Then be thou damned, beholding good, both infinite as is the universe, and thou, and thy self-torturing solitude, an awful image of calm power, though now thou sittest. Let thou hour come, when thou must appear to be that which thou art internally, and after many a false and fruitless crime, scorn track thy lagging fall through boundless space and time. Well, if you're trying to kill me with poetry, it's working. This guy is like...
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
What?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what does it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Okay. That was in the middle.
What are we waiting for?
So this case had us start by following a trail of blood because this douchebag wanted to lead us to evidence because he's cocky as hell. And this guy sent us a poem at the same time.
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
So if you didn't kill your wife, who did? You better come up with something, Angel. This doesn't look good.
Fuck you. I loved my wife.
You're good, kid. You murder your wife and you just sit there as cool as a cucumber.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Why are you lying to me?
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
Okay.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Yo.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit.
Oh.
Ford Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
All right, I don't think he did it. So as I was saying, we have this case where we started off chasing a trail of blood because the killer was a cocky bastard who wanted to lead us to her ring, her shoes, and then her last or first half of the library card so we can identify the suspect. So the killer is already a cocky dipshit. And then at the same time, we also get a letter from the Black Dahlia guy being a dipshit with a poem about Superman or some shit. Seems kind of coincidental. Very coincidental.
I need to go over the case notes.
And where
At least to
exactly
me.
are we going?
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making Isa his woman? We'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
There's no need to put up with flavorless wartime.
All right. Oh, who do we talk to? You?
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
What about a charm bracelet?
No, can't say I noticed that.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You are so fucking shifty.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She hadn't been back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think.
Brown Ford Coupe.
She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
All right. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Jesus.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Hold on. So, never mind. Sir?
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war.
Why keep the knife in your public property? That's my question.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Oh, hold on. Two, 5, 3. 2, 5, 3. Oh, her necklace. Wait, this guy has the box. Wives, submit to your husbands as to the Lord. 23. For the husband is the head of that wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body, of which he is the Savior. No wonder she didn't like that message. Sounds condescending as fuck, to be quite honest. But the Bible is condescending, kind of. At least in my opinion, from what I read. Yeah, so that's her necklace.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
What do you think is gonna happen after you lead us on a wild goose chase? Confirm our suspicious even more? Like, bro.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Oh.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy. Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of them do.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
I'm trying.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Why did he leave evidence in his goddamn office? That's so stupid. Why are people in this game stupid?
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Bro.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen.
That's it?
The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Of course. I mean, might as well. So... that is... It just astounds me. Some cases have you interview several people and then interrogate several people, like the last case, the Mahler case. They had us interrogate both Hugo and Eli. And then for this case, they just have us catch the guy who just so happens to have a murder knife in his office with the case with her necklace in it. I mean, sure, that proves that he has her belongings and the knife. They're gonna have to have that tested, I guess. And if he did have it in his possession, I guess that is a lot of evidence towards maybe indicating his guilt. But that seems so strange. Like, wouldn't you need more circumstantial evidence? Like, I don't know, I guess that's as good as it gets back then, right? Maybe, maybe not. Whatever. Anyways, it's 3:20 a.m. where I am. I've done 3 cases. I've been streaming for like 2 hours and 35 minutes, and the back of my throat hurts a hell of a lot. I guess I'm about to get a sick cold or something. And it's annoying the hell out of me. Anyways, I've enjoyed these last 3 cases. I am still, I don't know, I still kind of hate how they did this. Like, it's cool to have the angle where you get to interview people and determine whether they're lying or telling the truth. But, like, extrapolating the difference between truth and doubtful statements is weird. Because, like, the guy in the bar, he seemed like he was alright. He seemed like he was telling the truth. Like, I don't think he was fibbing about anything. Something makes me think that the game is using doubt as, like, try to get more from this person, but, like, then again, you don't know how much more you can get out of a person, because they can be telling the truth. And, like, I have the feeling that doubtful statements and true statements, if you choose either one, you get the same information from them regardless, right? Because I don't know. It's weird to me. Anyways, I'm out. If anyone's watching, thank you for dropping by. If anyone watches in the future, thank you for dropping by as well. I'm gonna go crash. Peace.